What's up? It's your boy, the Juice Box. A lot of people have been asking me what it is like here, what the layout is, or like where everything's located, what things look like. So I figured I'd just save me a lot of breath and I'd just make you guys a video of a tour of the campus. They say that it is one of the like the headquarters of the YWAM bases around the world, so it is pretty big comparatively to the other bases. So I don't know how long the video is going to be, but hopefully I'll cover everything. I'm starting at like the far upper right hand corner of the campus. It's kind of on a hill, so that building right there, building K, is my dorm building, but I'm going to go all the way around, so we'll get back to that. This is, I'm pretty sure, the last dorm building to the top of the campus, and they're all numbered with a letter. Mine is K. And then they're building more tents because of COVID. I'm guessing these tents are for the classrooms with the people who have COVID. And as you can see, there's a goat. They get out every once in a while. We're about to pass the RTC gym, Respect the Corners. It's a CrossFit gym that is one of the tracks here, and they just finished doing one of their courses, or they're in one of their courses right now. The weightlifting, not the best, as I've said in the last video, but the CrossFit gym is pretty extensive. That's the CrossFit gym, just a lot of bars and stuff. And then that's the fitness training gym. All the machines are kind of worn down. I'm not going to go there right now because they're doing a class, but you kind of get the gist. Over here they have a soccer field, just kind of a place for those who play soccer. We have a lot of Europeans here, so they actually hang out here quite a lot. Very skilled. All of our dorms are kind of in the same spot. They're kind of spread out actually, but just long dorm sections. J, mine's K. This is the cafeteria that we have. It fits up to 3,000 people, but we currently only have 800 on campus, but it's absolutely massive. Looks like a stadium almost. Everything's outdoor right now because of COVID, but I'm guessing there'd be a lot more indoor classes usually. I'm not gonna go in there because there's work duty. The people have to clean it up and everything after every time, so I'm not gonna bother them. But that's like the upper quarter of it, and then the middle section we have a volleyball court, a learning center for the younger guys. These are the back of our dorm. Learning center for children. So next we'll go over to the quarantine rooms, where all the guys, girls, quarantine when they have the COVID, the Rona, which isn't that fun. They have to stay in there. They cannot leave the room for 5 days. If they leave the room, they get like a $10,000 fine, but people sneak out. So these rooms are the COVID central rooms. Which is kind of funny because they back onto the other dorms. So Rona people are kind of right near normal people. Because Rona people aren't normal, right? H dorms there. You can see the Rona people dorms are all taped off. And all of these dorms over here on the left hand side are like okay dorms. And on the right hand side they're all Corona dorms. So that's like the middle section of all the dorms. Hopefully I'll have a photo put up for like kind of showing the layout and where I'm going, but I don't actually know. Okay, so they actually have a pretty sweet basketball court here. Like, it is pretty nice. Cement floors. It's where we do a lot of the worship. It's where my music track is. I'm doing a music track. We have a stage and everything, and yeah, it's actually pretty sick. As well as the boutique. That's the boutique right there. It's just like a little store. I'll touch that after the basketball court, but just so you guys know where I am, that right there is my dorms. So I'm back at the far right side, but this is the basketball court. It is pretty nice. That's the view we get. They also have like pigs and stuff here, so they do a little bit of a farm for agriculture. But yeah, so that boutique back there, what I was talking about before, it's basically a store where all the people who were here before and who leave on outreach, they don't want to take all that stuff with them, so they give it to the boutique, and then everything there is free. So if you come here and you don't have a bag or a snorkel or something like that, or even bed sheets, they will put those in there, and you can walk in there and get them for free as long as you're a student. So it saves a lot of people here money that they usually would have to go out and buy stuff. We're back over here. This is kind of the middle. See that right there's the basketball section, and I kind of just, let's not go over there. I just walked around the basketball section. Yes, I need a shave, maybe a haircut. But not right now. Maybe I'll grow it out. Okay, basketball court. Going back towards the middle of the campus. We're about half, we're about 1/4 down the campus right now. We're already 8 minutes in. Okay. This is a playground for some of the younger kids, because not only does this campus have students, but it has staff, and it has families. So you can bring your whole family here for a family DTS, like a family program. So kind of everyone's here, and the community does come every once in a while, so they also eat at the cafeteria. There's more dorms over there, but I'm pretty sure they're being worked on. So this is the main path going like straight down the campus. You can kind of hit everything from this path. More tents for classrooms over there. Yes, we have our own pool. That pool is for everyone to use, which is sweet. I'm actually not sure what this building is, but there's like a 80-inch flat screen TV in it. We also have a cafeteria on campus, so we get to enjoy that whenever we want. Not too badly priced, pretty good tasting. Kind of walk through there. I don't think I can get inside the campus because of inside the cafe because of COVID, but this is what it looks like. Now, if you Google Hawaii University of Nations, this photo will come up. This is the flag. We call it the flags, but really, there's a huge fountain in the middle. It's not on right now. And this is like what you see if you Google this campus. And it is massive. And it has all the names of the different people and locations of the different campuses or YWAMs, so you can see where everything is, and it's pretty crazy to see how many there are. But yeah, that was the cafe. There's people studying in there and praying and doing stuff, so I didn't really want to go super slow through there. Oh, hey buddy, want to say hi to the camera? That's Stefan. He's an absolute dweeb. Not very good at basketball, but it's his favorite sport. I'm just kidding. He's actually pretty good.
Just walking around?
Oh, I have to do a tour.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. They have a medic program here, and that's like way over there, but we're gonna go around, so I'll show you guys that on the way back.
Possible. I think I'm gonna walk back and do that, and I can't walk and talk because I have no sheets. So I'm gonna be like breathing hard.
Turn back around here. This is called the Go Center. It's like 3 stories high and 2 stories. And it's for all of the families that want to come out and visit. They stay there, and that's kind of their spot. But there has been quarantine places in there as well because we ran out of room. So now we're about 3/4 of the way down, and we begin the big walk to my classroom. So I mean, it's like a 10-minute walk to get from one side of the campus to the other. That is my classroom, that building in the middle, and then those other 2 buildings are a different classroom, and I believe it's locked in there right now, but it goes, the rest of the campus goes, those buildings, that's fenced off, that's not part of the campus. That parking lot is with a chapel, and then that building's part of the campus, but right beyond that is not. So that's kind of the edge of the campus. And then on the other side of that building right there, my classroom, is the main highway, and you can kind of see the gate to get into here. So big campus, a lot of stairs, always going uphill or downhill, but I'm getting like 2,000 steps a day. I mean, sorry, 20,000 steps a day. Yeah, 20,000 steps a day. So you walk a lot. And everyone has a job around here. I'm in the kitchen every other week for 8 hours. Every other weekend. People do landscaping, other jobs, but there's also a lot of programs here. I'm just gonna go by the landscaping people. So there's the Awaken program, the Fire and Fragrance program, the Medic program. The Awaken and Fire Fragrance are like the two main programs. They have all the tracks, which are like different courses you could take, but you're only allowed to pick one. And there's like 7 of those, and I don't know them all, so you could look them up. But then there's the Medic program, and that one you actually get a certification from. So it's actually like taking a class, so it's more intensive, but it's pretty cool. And their classes are actually right there, so on the far left side, or right side I guess, where we started, but at the very bottom. And so they just learn, I guess, how to be a medic or a paramedic or a nurse or whatever you want to learn, but in a way to share the gospel. So they'll go into different countries, and if they're treating someone or if they're training someone, they'll train them in a way where they can share God's word with them while teaching them how to be a medic. So everything here, all the tracks you do, all the programs, no matter if it's with music or worship or whatever, they teach you all those things in a way where you can learn it, but also teach God's word through it, if that makes any sense. So now we've walked all the way around. Basketball court's right there. We're walking up the other side. I probably did a terrible job explaining this and showing you, but it's kind of hard with a whole bunch of people around because it's kind of a private area. So that's the classrooms for the medics, and this is actually the farm spot. There's a whole bunch of animals down in there off to the right side of the campus. But yeah, now we're just ascending, doing the walk back up to my dorm, and that's basically it. Pretty huge, but in the same breath, easy to keep track of where everything is. Once you're here for like 2 weeks, you kind of know everything. But yeah, anyways, now that we're basically back in my dorm, that was like a complete circle of the entire campus. I could definitely go into more detail, but it's kind of hard around here. Like I said, a lot of privacy, a lot of people going through stuff. So I don't want to get too deep into it, but that was a brief tour. Hope you enjoyed the video. I am editing a video right now with spearfishing, so it's kind of hard to get content with that because with camera angles and stuff, kind of hard to get it straight. I'm like sweating, way too hot. But stay tuned for that. My main priority isn't making videos out here, so they'll be few and far between. but I will be still making videos. So hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the spearfishing, and I'll see you guys next time.